Yo, what is going on, everybody? So I was just chilling, playing some video games, and then I hop on Instagram and I see a new video from Dana White about UFC 303. You can already see in the background, but I'm gonna let that boss man talk for himself, man. Let's see what he has to say.
Guys, here I am again. Conor McGregor is out of 303 versus Michael Chandler with an injury. The new main event is Alex Pereira, former not only UFC middleweight champion, he's also the first and only fighter to win both middleweight and light heavyweight titles in UFC history. He also did it in the shortest amount of time. He did it in 736 days and 7 fights. He finished 7 of 9 wins by knockout, which is a 78% finish rate, and won 10 of his last 11 fights, and he is facing former UFC light heavyweight champion Jiri Prochazka, who has an unbelievable 23 first-round wins. He has 25 by knockout, 3 by submission. That is a 97% finish rate. The co-main event will be number 3 ranked Brian Ortega, who has the second most finishes in featherweight history and the second most submissions in featherweight history. He won Performance of the Night 8 times. And he will be taking on rising superstar Diego Lopez.
Banger matchup.
22 of his 24 wins coming by finish with 10 knockouts and 12 submissions. That's a 92% finish rate. Also, Jamal Hill is out with a knee injury. So, Carlos Ulberg, who is 11-1 and has 6 first-round finishes with 7 wins by knockout and 2 wins by submission and an 82% finish rate, and he's on a 6-fight win streak, will now be taking on Anthony Smith. He has 21 first-round finishes, 19 wins by knockout, 15 by submission, and ladies and gentlemen, that's a 90% finish rate. So, it has been a crazy week here at UFC. That is the new lineup for UFC 303. I'll see you guys in Vegas.
Well. We got some new matchups here. And honestly, in my opinion, the fights just got better. They haven't even updated. Oh, they have. Pereira versus Prochazka too. So this is the new main event. I care about this matchup about as much as I care about Conor versus Chandler, because it's not the most hyped matchup out there, right? Pereira has already fought Prochazka. We already seen it. Although Prochazka is like a dog and he will walk forward, but Pereira is kind of just a bad matchup for him, man. He's got the power to put out Prochazka with one shot, but Jiri also has the power to put out Pereira in the first. You know, like, it's a power versus power matchup. I think Pereira knows how to beat him. Prochazka really just needs to land that good shot on Pereira to put him away. But I like this matchup, man. It's fun. Fuck it. And Jamal Hill gets fucked, right? He was doing all that talking, and now Pereira's taking the shine, all right? The Conor card is gone, and now it's Pereira time, all right? But the real thing that I'm excited for is Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez, man. This was rumored. And, wow, it's exactly what I wanted for the featherweight division. I was thinking like maybe Lopez versus Aljo, but come on now. This is title contender matchup, after Volk and after Holloway, of course, but I really like it. Grapplers matchup. I feel like Diego Lopez is kind of like the new Brian Ortega. He's young. His grappling is elite. His submissions are elite. He's got power on the feet. He's got a granite chin, and he'll walk forward. This is a great fight, dude. I'm really interested in see how the grappling exchanges go. Maybe Lopez will submit him, man. I think my early prediction is Lopez by submission. I think Ortega's might be a little bit overrated. I haven't seen Ortega really face a top-tier grappler like Lopez. I think this will be fun. Moving on, man. Anthony Smith versus Carlos Ulberg, the last new matchup on this event. It was supposed to be Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill got injured. How they yapping just to get injured, man? Yeah, I think Ulberg just beats him. I think Ulberg beats him by just being faster, younger, crisper on the back foot, good counters. He's going to catch Anthony Smith coming in. I don't know if he finishes Smith, though. I think I'm going to go Ulberg by decision. I think he could just be more technical and outmove Anthony Smith, fucking Plotty Man Smith. But if Ulberg can't get past Smith, then he will never be anything in his career. This is a good test for Ulberg instead of like throwing him against Jamal Hill. Because if Jamal Hill knocked him out, then it would have been like, oh, like back to fighting bums. Let's see what Anthony Smith. This is a good jump up in competition for Carlos Ulberg. And yeah, man, in my opinion, these 3 fights really, mainly this one right here has really boosted the watch value for this card for me. This is kind of like what UFC 303 should have been, you know? And for the main event, I think I have Pereira by KO. I think you just gotta. He's got the leg kicks. We've seen how it plays out. It's probably gonna play out the same way. I can see Jiri catching him, but I think 7 out of 10 times Pereira wins that matchup, man. And yeah, I know MMA Guru is mad right now because Ariel was correct. He had the right info. And honestly, I'm looking at this card and it's looking fun, man. Like this is the fight that opens it up. Vinicius Oliveira versus Ricky Simone. I'm actually really excited for this one. I'm gonna do a breakdown video when it comes fight week. But yeah, man, this has been my reaction to the UFC 303 changes. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah, I hope y'all have a good day, man. Peace out.